An armed man buzzed into a local elementary school. Parents tell us they found out about this incident by watching the news. Kimberly Davis is in Darby Borough with what she has learned about this investigation and who police want fired tonight. Kim?
Yuki, someone dropped the ball when it came to alerting police of a shirtless man who was acting suspiciously around an elementary school. That situation escalated into a police chase, and now the police chief is calling for the principal's job.
There was a guardian angel looking at that school today that he walked out because he could have walked in and done something else. And I hold that principal responsible for that.
It was a situation that lasted for 3 hours. Police say 21-year-old Zahar Sabri was led into Park Lane Elementary School with drugs and a loaded gun. A school employee said she recognized the shirtless man as a former student and let the man into the elementary school. After learning Sabri was searching for a bag, Principal Don Bowie escorted him out. But things only escalated from there.
How would the bag be in the school? Why would you let the guy in the school? He wasn't in the school to begin with, so certainly he didn't leave the bag in the school. And he's 21 years old. These are elementary school children. Who was thinking with their brain here? Obviously nobody.
This all started at 9 Friday morning, but police were not notified until noon. According to police, Sabri reached for a gun in his pants when he was confronted by an officer, and that's what sparked a police chase. After a violent struggle, he was finally taken into custody.
I think that principal needs to be replaced.
Parents we spoke with agreed. Toby Brown said she learned about the situation on the news.
I should have been told when it happened, after everything was calmed down. All the parents should have been notified to give me the choice to come pick up my kid. And I didn't have a choice to come pick up my kid because I wasn't informed.
As the Penwood School District works to find out who dropped the ball, parents and the chief are hoping the principal is replaced.
They just don't give a damn. It's that simple.
These are babies. This is very unacceptable. The protocol has to be fixed, and she needs to go.
The William Penn School District just released a statement. It reads, in part, it was questioned as to why Dr. Watson Bowie did not push the panic button, which alerts all local police agencies that there is an armed intruder in the building. It was not utilized as Dr. Watson Bowie had no evidence that there was an armed intruder. It added that the district does not have a statement from the employee as to why they let Sabri in the building in the first place. Now Sabri, who faces a number of charges, will be arraigned tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. For now, we are live in Delaware County. I'm Kimberly Davis, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.